I've moved the center of gravity to 75% back from the leading edge of the wing. I had it at 70. It should help slow the glide down. I've also increased the stabilizer tilt for left turn. So that should help it turn more. I need a little more left turn in the glide. I'll also need to keep in mind a more rearward CG will make any adjustments to the nose block, down and right thrust, more sensitive. So let's go check the glide with these new settings. So again, going with the radio control. It's for a safety net. Okay, slowed the glide down. I'm also into the wind. Did not glide long enough to see if it's turning left. And we can launch it down in this little hollow here. Okay, it's getting knocked around by the wind a bit. Looks like it started left. Don't need a real tight turn. 100 foot in diameter. 150 foot in diameter would be fine. I would sure like to catch a spell, calm enough spell to confirm my left turn. I can take over with radio, but not something I want to do. It's all up weight, motor's in it, lubed and wound just enough to sit on the stop screw. Let's try it now. Sure looks like it's going right, but I got this breeze from the northwest here. Try it one more time. Try to stay inside this tree line right here, out of that northwest breeze. Here's a calm moment. Oh, I screwed up the launch. It's coming around both sides of these woods here. See if I can get a launch just if I feel it in my face. And it's not as strong. Okay, I think it might settle in. It's fighting some breeze. Okay, get some winding tools out here. Check this out. Finally got around to restoring this hand drill. 4-to-1 winder. She's a tank. Wire brushed it, cleaned it with solvent, completely disassembled it, painted it, cleaned up the brass trim pieces here, sanded the wood. Yeah, lubed it up. Sweetheart. Got a nice winder safety hook. So that goes around behind the quick change chuck so it physically cannot pull out. Nice piece. These are $400 or $500. You buy a new CNC machined one. I have the blast tube in. We'll start off with maybe, let's go with 60 turns and just see how long that run is going to be. Woo! A lot of rubber. That would be 40. 15 turns, 4-to-1 ratio. Would be 60. Could probably get away with low winds, not using a blast tube, but not taking any chances. Everything is longer on this. Headlamp climber. It'll be a bit of a reach. Get to all my tools on my stooge. I want to see how long of a run, motor run this will be. Start off with low power runs first. So let's count it. 60 turns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6 seconds. Should be pretty safe. Let's go with that. I've walked across the driveway. We were over there in the north field. I'm up in this corner, just looking for a pocket of calm air for my first launch. So this is 16 strands of 1/4 inch rubber, 60 winds. First low power run with the headlamp climber. And come on, give me a break in this wind. We are on radio control. Feels good right there. Let's go. Headlamp climber. First power run. Okay. That was not too much power, for sure. Back over here again behind the tree line, working our way up. 100 winds. I'm holding it with the radio so it doesn't go pine trees. It's going downwind, but starting to get our left turn in the glide. I think the wind is switching. It's coming out of the northeast some, northeast. It's the only spot I can find today. Really like to work this up to a little higher power run. Not so sure it's a smart thing to do. Back here behind these trees, these pines and them oaks, I don't have a lot of field behind me for my downwind. So, a bit worrisome. I do have the radio I can take over. Here's 150 winds. That's what I was worried about. Amount of field out there. Oh yeah, getting thermally on me. Looks like we got hands off left glide. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Working our way up a little bit with the Ed Lamb climber on the power runs. Start to see the power on that initial climb. Got my stab tilt set for a half decent left glide, and I just went with 5 degrees down and right thrust. I think I need some calmer air to really see what it's doing, but that looked pretty promising. Just tapping into the potential of the Ed Lamb climber. Well, that was a thrill that's hard to describe. When you consider the hours put in to build a model like this, and then commit it to the air. Ed Lamb climber, first low power flights. I'm going to call it right there. These conditions, I go up much more in power, I'm going to be off this field. So I don't think I'll learn a whole lot more about adjusting it. So we'll take it home in one piece.